Guess what time it is?
Sight words, I know them in my mind. Sight words, I can read them left to right. Sight words, there are so many I know. Sight words, they help my reading flow.
Okay, today we are working on sight words. Our standard is RF 3.3, read common high frequency words by sight. Okay, let's get started by dividing our page. We're going to draw a line at the bottom so we have room for our sentence. Then we are going to split the top of our page. And then we're going to divide this top part into 3 spots. So 1, 2 lines, but then if you count, there's 1, 2, 3 rows at the top, and then that 1 row at the bottom for your sentence. Okay, our first sight word today is with. I'm going to spell that for you. W-I-T-H, with. I'm going to use it in a sentence. With. I went to the store with my mom. With. W-I-T-H. Spell it with me. W-I-T-H. All right, let's get our magical writing fingers up, elbow straight, pointer finger out towards the sky. Spell it with me. W-I-T-H. With. One more time. W-I-T-H. With. Wonderful job. Okay, I'm going to split this up. Just like that. So there's 4 different sections. Okay, now I'm going to spell the word with. I want you to write it with me. Let's spell it. W-I-T-H. With. Now we are going to write it as small as we can. Say it in a squeaky voice while you're writing it as small as you can. W-I-T-H. With. Okay, now we're going to write it in all uppercase letters as big as we can. And we're going to say it in a deep voice. Get ready. W-I-T-H. Good job. Okay, now we are going to write it. Let's see. We are going to write it in fancy handwriting. And I want you to say it in a soft voice, so you're going to whisper. W-I-T-H. Ooh, I like your fancy handwriting. Okay, now we are going to write it in our very best handwriting. Remember, we are almost big first graders, so let's write it in our best handwriting. I want you to pick what voice you're going to use, so I'll say it quietly so that we can hear you say it in your voice. Okay, get ready and go. W-I-T-H. If you did not write it as good as you want to write it, you can write it again right next to it and make sure you're using your best handwriting one more time. W-I-T-H. Such nice handwriting. Our word is with. Now we are going to do our next sight word. Our next sight word is his. 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 His name is Bob. His. We're going to split this up just like we split the other part up. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. Let's write his. Spell it with me. H-I-S. Okay, now let's write it as small as we can in a squeaky voice. Oh, I did not write that small. Let's try again. H-I-S, his. All right, as big as we can in uppercase letters. And let's say it in a deep voice. H-I-S, his. Okay, now let's write it in fancy handwriting. I'm going to write it in cursive, so you can write it like me, or you can write it in your own handwriting. H-I-S, his. Okay, now we're going to write it in our very best handwriting. I'm going to whisper it so you can choose how you want to say it. H-I-S, his. If you like the way you wrote it the first time, perfect. If you didn't, let's write it one more time. H-I-S, his. Okay, now for the fun part. We are going to write a sentence. You can either write one sentence with the word with and one sentence with the word his. So you'd have 1, 2 sentences. Or you can write a sentence with both words. I'm going to write a sentence with both words. Okay, we start our sentence with a what? Capital letter. I'm going to write the sentence, he went with his dad. So you can write that sentence with me, or you can write your own. I would really like you to try to write your own sentence. He went with. We already have it up there, so we can look. W-I-T-H, with. His, H-I-S, his. He went with his dad, D-A-D. What do we put at the end of our sentence? A period. He went with his dad. Okay, make sure you take a picture of your work and post it as a reply to the video. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.